Hi there. For the last assignment, I wasn't quite sure if you meant like prepare like I'm talking to a class, or prepare with just plans on what I thought would be an effective method of spreading antibiotic resistance in our community. So I'm going to do this like a project presentation to a board, maybe seeking funding. So the problem of antibiotic resistance awareness is one that definitely needs to be addressed because it affects basically every aspect of our lives. So I would say that you need to approach it from a method of community saturation. From cradle to the grave, information being spread out in ways that speaks most directly to those demographics. Beginning pediatrician's office, or with the hospitals, everyone that has a baby goes home with a newborn survival kit, double bag, a diaper bag with diapers. You can also give and in the at-home send home package, you could definitely put in, with all the paperwork that they're getting, information about that, about every new parent's fears. The fever, automatically you rush to the hospital. Any strange thing, you rush to the hospital and you expect them to give you medicine. That's just what everyone needs. Not necessarily. And in fact, I remember when my 21-year-old was a baby, he got antibiotics for everything. And then 5 years later, not so much. They didn't really want to give out so much. And then 5 years after that, because my kids are 5 years apart, even less so. My pediatrician's office did a fairly good job of explaining why that was, but it was confusing. Even then, I was not even a new mother. It was confusing to me then. I was expecting, hey, give more medicine. So I think you give them that information from the start, that not necessarily everything needs to be given an antibiotic, and it's actually bad to do that for these reasons. I think that would help kind of put a base down there for all their upcoming visits that will be coming all the time. And then when they're a little bit larger, even when the kids are a little bit bigger, things like coloring pages. You can do those little fun things to get the message across, where the villain is a germ, that the child hero takes the medicine wrong and he grows stronger. The germ grows stronger, follows the doctor's directions, takes the medicine properly, and the germ is defeated and the kid's a hero again. Things like that. I mean, it's silly, but it does get them asking questions. And then in the next level age, like making videos for teens, expressing to them that they need to take medication properly as prescribed. Finish out the antibiotics. Don't, when you feel better, don't quit taking it, and forget to say anything to your parents till they find the bottle in your room or something. Kids are real good at that. When you feel better, they don't need to do it anymore. Well, then you have the problem of the resistant bacteria returning, and they need to understand that that's going to be an issue. Of course, teenagers think they're going to live forever, but if you maybe make a little informational video that could play on the little news things that they do at school over the TVs in the morning, or something in their newsletters at school, saying, hey, you take your medication properly, and the sickness won't get in the way of the fun things you want to do with your life. That's usually good currency for that age group. All the way to seniors. Now, seniors tend to be in the doctor's offices all the time anyway, taking multitudes of medications for different things, and some of them have some antiquated notions about what is good for everything. So I would blanket them with information too, in their senior centers, in their doctor's offices, in the AARP notifications that they get. I mean, there's a way to make a concerted effort, and the thing in the Meals on Wheels groups could have little flyers with their meals that they deliver. And then we have, apparently there's a World Antibiotics Awareness Week. I looked it up, and last year it was in November 13th to the 19th. No idea that even happened, so I guess they weren't too proactive in that World Awareness Week, but you can do some community events, kind of make it fun, in conjunction with World Antibiotics Week, even so much as to do promoted Twitter feeds and promoted Facebook ads. That's going to pop up. Everybody's on Facebook, even my 75-year-old mother, she's on Facebook. Everyone's there, then at least kind of get it in front of them and say, hey, this, what do they mean by that? Why shouldn't I be taking antibiotics all the time? Isn't that just good for me? And maybe include some information too in those things where it also helps to with natural ways of bolstering your immune systems that don't require medications, and replacing those good gut microbes, and helping keep that balance as much as you can. Everyone's going to get sick, but you can hopefully alleviate a little bit without causing further problems down the road. So those are my ideas for that, and again, hopefully spread a little health.